Hi, this is Joe at One Step Technologies, reaching out to my friends in the jewelry industry. You all have probably seen emails that have come across that you're just scratching your head saying, nice try. And what I mean by that is fraudsters sending phishing emails. They try to pretend that they're Netflix, Amazon, US Bank, B of A, you name it, right? Even with organizations you've never had maybe an account with. And they'll have a link in there saying, click to update your account information. Those fraudsters are trying to load what's called malware. Malware is basically spyware. It may not necessarily screw with your systems, but they're there to capture information as you're entering keystroke information, and also be able to see what files you may have, and files that could contain sensitive information on your business, like your credit cards, your checking accounts, certain usernames, passwords for other accounts, you name it, okay? It's meant to try to pretend that they are you, and their means is to open up another credit card. Or I've seen actually situations where merchants have had duplicate merchant accounts open, not knowing it was opened up under their own business. We've actually had a couple clients in the last year that have actually experienced this, one just 2 weeks ago. And I've read in the payment trends, the Green Sheet, Digital Transactions. These are industry publications in the payments industry where there are fictitious merchant accounts being opened. What I mean by a fictitious merchant account is where someone's pretending to be you, trying to sell products at like 80% off. It may not be jewelry, it may be some other stuff, and they're putting on the Google pages out there, and consumers are gullible. They say, oh, 80% off. I need that heater. I need that athletic wear. I need that gym equipment. It's a great deal, 80% off. Of course, it's too good to be true, right? Merchandise never arrives, and the consumers file a chargeback dispute. But the fraudsters already had rung up hundreds of transactions, maybe thousands, and it could easily be well into 6 figures of funds that they've illicitly received, and they disappear. Okay, and the card issuers are the ones that will remunerate the cardholders. But then the merchant who was duped has to file a police report, say it wasn't me, and they're trying to deal with their own reputational risk there. Word to the wise. And I recommend this not only for your business side, but for your personal side. File a permanent credit freeze with TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. It's really simple to do. Letters to all 3 agencies. It's free, unlike some other service providers, LifeLock and others, that will monitor. There you do a permanent credit freeze. My wife and I did that back in 2008, so 17 plus years now. We can lift it as little as a day and up to 30 days. So if we're buying another house or whatever it may be, and we want to get a mortgage, then we'll give that potential lender the access rights to pull our credit bureaus. But the neat thing about a permanent credit freeze, it prevents anyone from trying to duplicate my business or any accounts that they're trying to be me, even like credit cards. Now, timing. This could be more ironic. I received a check today in the mail. It was actually probably came to our mailbox over the weekend. But Pennsylvania Manufacturers Association Insurance, they're a reputable firm. Check looks legitimate. It's $338, and it really had me scratching my head. I had Diane look at it. And the description, this check represents money sent to us in error. We never sent any money to Pennsylvania Manufacturers Association Insurance. We never had a relationship with these guys. Diane called them. They don't recognize us. This check is a fraud check. And what it's meant to do is if I deposit it, and eventually it will get rejected, right? But in the meantime, my account information has been compromised because my routing and checking account information is out there in the hands of a potential fraudster, in this case, a fraudster. So be careful on even receiving paper checks in the mail from people you don't recognize. So it's bad enough you have to be careful on the email front, but you have to be careful even on the snail mail front. If you've got any questions on this, by all means, reach out to me, joe at onesteptech.com. My goal here is to make sure no one ever gets duped on and someone trying to pretend to be you, okay? The last thing you need to do is try to clean up what someone else is trying to compromise you with, okay? Any questions, reach out to me. Thank you.